we started with 16 leagues, all competing for the same goal. Who knew we'd soon be crowning only one of them champion of the season?
Honestly, it's been an amazing journey.
Many difficulties challenged teams through the Temple of Speed to the streets of Las Vegas. However, as with every tunnel, the light could be seen closer and closer while various teams struggled to reach it.
It showed just how far we've come as a team, not just in skill, but in spirit and resilience.
In the end, only 2 teams prevailed, going on the hunt for the Season 6 crown.
At one point, we were close to pulling out, but we stuck together, pushed through, and made an incredible comeback.
Today, one team will walk out the tunnel with the crown, and that is All-Star Racing League. I hope you enjoyed that little story. Congrats to All-Star Racing League for winning Season 6. Here are your results for both Race 1 and Race 2 in the Season 6 finale. And here you can see the final standings for Season 6 in terms of points overall. Note standings positions might show a different position than the official one. The standings take points scored in each race into account without any adjustments. The official positions are the result of the adjustments made for accuracy within the Season 6 format. Let's move on to nominations now. We'll have a different set of nominations to give to various teams that competed in Season 6 of Flashback Championship. Some of them are statistic related, whereas others have been voted in the feedback forum. Statistic related nominations include most pole positions, most fastest laps, most gained places, most points in a single race, most wins. Voted nominations include Best Looking Livery, Surprise of the Season, Best League Comeback. Starting off with the obvious one, our last team standing, thus winner of Season 6 is All-Star Racing League. Moving on to statistic related nominations, this will be given to the team whose drivers received most of a certain nomination. For example, most fastest laps will go to the team whose drivers had got the most fastest laps compared to other teams' drivers. The highest amount of pole positions achieved by a single driver this season was 3 pole positions. That is Flatbread from Limitless Racing League with the most pole positions. There was only one person who could get the minimum amount of fastest laps to stand out for this nomination, that being 2 fastest laps set by Jacob from All-Star Racing League. The driver with the highest amount of wins, for a total of 3, is Fritty from All-Star Racing League. One driver appeared on the most positions gained leaderboard 3 times. Having summed all the places they gained across the 3 different races, the total is 23 places gained by this driver across these 3 races. Well done to Le Joueur from IFT Indaco for that. Finally, moving on to most points in a single race. You'd think the most points scored ever would be near 100. Well, not really. Most points scored this season are near 200, and to be exact, 179 scored by All-Star Racing League in both races of the finale. Statistics are over. Roles should have been now assigned in the Discord server. Next, we have voted nominations. These have been firstly selected in the feedback form, whereas a separate awards voting form was used to vote for the Lucky League or leagues to get these 3 nominations that the community wanted to see in the awards this season. People agree that IFT Indaco has given us plenty of surprises this season. Not only were they a sister team to International Formula 2, but they also came very close to winning. Unfortunately, they have been disqualified as well as the sister team. On an unrelated note, Ultimate F2 Racing was also disqualified, and even though they are unrelated to IFT, we still asked their representative what they thought of their performance this season, and here's the answer, and I quote: UF2R has had a ropey performance, the good, the bad, and the ugly. With a best result of P2, we capitalized in the race after poor qualifying sessions. Our drivers have always tried their hardest even when we couldn't come with a best. It is unfortunate we got eliminated in the stages, but we did the best we could. We showed what an F2 league could do fighting against the top drivers. ASRL were a great competitor who we got to race. They deserved the win, and we will hopefully continue to strive for the win even if UF2R team part ways. Thank you FBC for the great opportunity. On the other hand, the league which is thought to have had the best comeback this season is All-Star Racing League, our winner of Season 6. As a matter of fact, if during the first half of the season All-Star Racing League was about to completely pull out of the championship, in the second half they decided to otherwise, challenging IFT Indaco for the win, which they eventually managed to achieve. What a comeback! We asked the representative about their view on everything that unfolded and the key that allowed the team to go from almost pulling out to winning. Here's what they had to say.
Honestly, it's been an amazing journey for ASRL in Season 6. At one point we were close to pulling out. Things weren't going our way, motivation was low, and it felt like the end, to be honest. But we stuck together, pushed through, and made an incredible comeback, reaching the finals, especially against IFT's sister team. It showed just how far we've come as a team, not just in skill, but in spirit and resilience. As for the future, this season lit a fire in us, so yes, you'll definitely be seeing the ASRL name in the future seasons and beyond. We're just getting started.
We'll soon show you Which league was voted to have the best livery? You may have noticed that at the start of the video, some positions changed. This is due to the disqualification of 3 teams, thus, the final position in standings for some teams might be better than expected. One of these teams is Limitless Racing League, which finished second ahead of ARC in third. When asked about the thoughts on the level of competition found and whether they would have done anything differently if they went back in time, our representative from LRL told us they got unlucky in semi-finals but not to get through really, and that in the case they show up again for next season, they're ready to challenge for a potential win. Some teams have also been unlucky due to poor attendance from their drivers, like a representative from Biggers Online Racing told us. Anyway, let's conclude these awards. Best livery of Season 6 goes to Supreme Racing. Looks like SBR got quite a powerful livery to show off. Unfortunately, F124 did not let players have many customization options, if anything there were barely any. However, next season, thanks to the new customization options F125 has brought, Flashback Championship might innovate as well when it comes to team customization. For further news, keep an eye on this channel as you'll soon get to know all kinds of updates regarding Season 7 which, as you may have heard already, will indeed be hosted on the F125 game. Thank you for watching, see you in Season 7.